You can make hundreds of dollars per day part-time performing simple 5 to 15-minute inspections in your own backyard. www.getpaidtoinspect.com. What is a field inspection? Well, various companies will request field inspections prior to doing business with prospective and current customers. These are usually requested for verification purposes. It is far less expensive to hire someone local in the area of the inspection than it is to send one of their own employees. Most of the companies now that provide these services and request field inspections to be done are located in some of the major metropolitan areas, and a lot of the customers order through an 800 number, so it's just not possible to send their local. What is required from an inspector? Well, there's no special requirements to becoming a field inspector. As long as you're over 18, you have a digital camera, and you have just some type of transportation to get around and take the photos. Jobs which are called assignments are given on a daily or weekly basis. So that means they'll allocate the assignments to you, and they'll say, we need to do within 7 days or so. So you can really move them around and make it most convenient for you. If you have something to do tomorrow, forget it. Do it the next day, and just set it up and set your route up so it's easy for you to go by and just take the photos. A typical assignment will request several photos and possibly a short questionnaire. The photos will typically be on the exterior of a building. Sometimes it's on the interior if it's checking for inventory or checking for employees and so forth. There's a questionnaire that's sometimes asked and requested. It's a short 5 to 10 question questionnaire, and that could even be filled out online, but it's usually yes or no answer. Who hires you for the inspections? Well, there's lending companies, leasing companies, insurance companies. They just want to make sure that everything checks out and that everything's verified before they actually do business with someone or open an account for someone, or it could be an ongoing account that they just need to keep verification up. Various types of inspections. Well, there's merchant inspections, bankruptcy inspections, residential inspections, insurance, loss inspections, occupancy inspections, and there's another 100 or so, 100 plus inspections. There's just so many different types of inspections out there, and it usually requires, again, just several photos and a short questionnaire. What is required during the inspection? Well, like I said, several photos are always required. I don't want to say always, but every time I've seen it, they've been required. There's again a 5 to 10 questionnaire to be filled out, yes or no answers, and it's very rare that you're going to have any interaction with the people at the location, unless they have to ask for maybe an inventory clearance and need to take photos of that, or you have a question, you don't know where something's at. But if you don't enter the premises and you're taking photos from the outside, they don't even know you're in and you're out. And most of the time, you're not even going to need to get out of your car. How much will you get paid? Well, each client pays differently. Typical assignments will pay between $45 and $325. Now, $325, that's on the high range. $45 is probably a little lower than average. After the photos are taken, you'll need to use a computer to email them to your client, which they can all be uploaded at night to different clients, so you can just separate your photos and upload them at night, and if you have the questionnaire, you can answer it at that time. Depending on the client, you'll either get paid weekly or you'll get paid bi-monthly, so you'll expect if you can hold out 7 days for your pay, but usually they'll add all the inspections, all the assignments, inspection pay on one pay period, so it'll either be 4 times a month or 2 times a month. So what is needed to get started? Well, you must be over 18 years old, and you should have a digital camera with at least 1 megapixel, which is like the bare minimum standard, I think, for any camera to be selling these days. You should have access to a computer. If you don't have one, most public libraries now have them, so you can go there and use their computer if you don't have one. To get more details, you could go to www.getpaidtoinspect.com for complete details on how to get started and most of the shortcuts, really, how to break in this industry. Again, it's Get Paid to Inspect, www.getpaidtoinspect.com. Thank you.